So now I'm getting ready to install my shower fittings. Now this here is a Moen. It comes with this little template, which is a handy thing for installing. And what I did was I just measured the length from here, and I get 3 inches and 1/8. And so I just took and transferred that measurement to my square here, and I subtracted the thickness of my wall. Now I've got a 1/2 inch concrete board, and then I have a tile board which goes on that, and that's around almost 1/4 inch. So I just subtract 3/4 inch from there, and that takes me down to 2 3/8, if my math is right. 2 3/8. And then I just take that remaining measurement and mark my studs in here. And then I measured up, and I want my valve at 48 inches, and I want my shower head at 80 inches. I wanted it a little higher than what they recommend because I'm a little taller. So what I got now is I've marked all my positions, and I've cut my blocks. So again, I've pre-drilled my my toenails. I find that it makes it a lot easier. You don't get the splitting. And I measured my center, so I know where to place my my shower head when I put that up. This here, it's a bolt on here. Line the marks up, and then just. And again, I pre-drilled this. I had to use a board in here. I didn't have much room, so. Okay, I got my blocks put on. Now I'm going to attach my valve. Now this is just going to be a temporary attachment, just so I can get some measurements for my copper pipe. Now I put my shower head attachment up. Again, I'm just tacking these. First I'm going to do is take my measurement for my shower head. And I've got 30.5. Okay, I measured my pipe, 30.5 inches. I'm going to take my pipe cutter here. There, that's all there is to it. So this is my hot water line, and what I think I want to do is that I'm going to put an elbow straight through here into the valve. That'd be the easiest way. Then my cold water line, I think I'm going to cut, elbow down, elbow through, pass here, elbow up, and elbow into the valve. I think that's my easiest way. Okay, the first one I'm going to cut to fit is going to be my cold water line. 3 inches should do it. And then down I think I'll go 4. So I need 2 pieces, 3 and 4 inches. And this is the one that fits on here. I'm going to elbow on there. And then a 4-inch one there. And an elbow on the end of that. So I've got to drill the holes here in these 2x4s for my pipes. So what I'm going to do is just get my measurement from here, which is 2.5 inches. Okay, I measured my marks on here. I'm just going to drill these 2 holes. Now I cut it a little bit longer, just so I can get some good measurements here. And if it's in there. Now make sure all my joints are together. Everything's good. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to take about 1/2 inch off the end of these pipes. I think I'll cut the end off that newer pipe. It's a little thinner and easier to cut. There. There. That's the cold line. Now I'll do the hot. Sit that in there. There. All works good. Now I'm going to take these down and prepare them for solder. And this here unit I want to take down. I'm going to solder that on my workbench. I don't want to be up here with my torch. Okay, the first thing I'm going to solder is my shower head and preparation. I just use a rough piece of sandpaper and just give it a quick rub. Now we're going to take some of this wax and just paint the end. Now I got a bucket underneath here to catch any solder that falls. And what you want to do is just heat up the end. And when it's hot enough, it'll draw that solder right into that joint. There it goes. Yeah, that's funny. There, got my first strip. And a little bit in there. Okay, now I'm going to solder this piece here. And what I like to do, I got a piece of sheet metal here. And what I do is I just stick that in behind there just to deflect that heat off. Folks, here's something that I almost forgot. Make sure you pull your valve out of there. You don't want to be burning the rubbers in there, you'll burn them right out. There. There, drawing that solder in there nice. There. Okay, the pieces I could solder together without being up here in the studding, I've done that. So I'm just going to slide them together. So I just gotta solder the remaining joints here. It's always a good idea to put that metal in there to deflect the heat.